Jairam ji ki. Hello, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your VahChef at vareva.com. Today, I am going to make a dish which is favorite of Lalu Prasad Yadav, Litti Chowka. You know, many times he is mentioned that he loves Litti Chowka, but newspapers have something to say more that he loves to eat grass, and apparently he's eaten more grass than maybe a couple of lakhs of buffaloes with the fodder scam. But let's not get there. Today, let's go ahead and learn how to make Litti Chowka, very favorite of our Lalu Prasad Yadav. Jokes apart, you know, a lot of the Biharis, they love their Litti. Litti is nothing but bread. You know how bati is made in Rajasthan, in South also they make different kind of breads, but the Bihari bread is a Litti. So let's learn how to make this very simple dish. So for this, we're going to take whole wheat flour. Okay, in this, we're going to add a little bit of soda, so that, you know, it is a little bit light, and just make sure that the soda is also mixed well. In this, we're going to add some ajwain and just mix this. In this, add some salt. Now, once you have added all these ingredients, we're going to add ghee. Okay, ghee is what will make this littis very, very special. Okay, but you know, I have eaten these littis on the street. They were adding oil in it. I thought they were making it with ghee, but they were adding oil. So if you want, you can also make it with oil. But if you are making it for the first time, just use ghee so that it will be very nice and tasty. Once you added a little bit of ghee, you know, what is that makes the dough very effective is the curd. So we are going to add curd so that the soda what we added becomes active. Just add yogurt and then also add a little bit of water and make this into a soft dough that you can make this litti, just like a bread dough, but not that soft, a little bit softer. So now this, look at the dough is nice and soft. Now we are going to make this into little roundels and we are going to bake in the oven. Usually they are done in the cow dung which is dried on the walls. They take it and then in that, if they cook this, they become really nice and flavorful. You can also do many other ways, like they heat the sand and they put it, and so many other ways you can bake them. We have the dough is ready, but we are going to make pitti, that is a stuffing, and we are going to let this dough rest for a few minutes. For the pitti, that is a stuffing, we have to use sattu. Sattu is a powder of you know, many cereals, sometimes many use, but very common thing is they use the powder of roasted chana dal. Okay, this is a powder of roasted chana dal. Here is a regular deshi chana. What they do is they soak it in the water. After that, they roast it in the sand. That's when they puff up and become very light. When they are dehusked, then you get this roasted chana dal, and the powder of this is very commonly used as sattu. Basically, all you do is, you know, put some good, you know, the jaggery powder and mix it with it. And for the morning breakfast, a lot of people eat it by just adding little water or even milk. And this is considered to be very healthy and especially good for, you know, a lot of poor people who cannot afford, they have this for breakfast too. To making this sattu, they use various kind of pulses, various kind of dals and make it, and you can check out and you can make one of these and you can have it for breakfast one day. Now the stuffing. Stuffing is what called pitti. So the sattu we have learned, that is a mixture of various pulses, but we are going to learn pitti, that is a stuffing that goes into the bread dough. So for this, you know, make sure you heat the pan and add mustard oil. Mustard oil, if you have seen my show, I have told many times that make sure that the mustard oil literally smokes. That's when it's good for your stomach. It will be very light on your stomach. So now the oil is smoking, and when it's smoking, we're going to add kalonji in this. Okay, nigella seeds, the kalonji, and in this we're going to add cumin seeds. Okay, and also we're going to add finely chopped garlic, ginger, finely chopped green chili, and we're going to add finely chopped onion, and switch off the flame. Okay, just switch off the flame because you don't want to cook this any further, because this is going to go into the bread. Okay, so in this we're going to add a little bit of salt just to make it nice, and some chopped coriander, also a little bit of lemon juice. I switched off the flame, so I don't want this to cook any further, and in this we're going to put the sattu, the flour. Okay, and now mix all of this, and this is what we are going to use for stuffing. I think little more of salt should be good. Now this stuffing will be nice, nutritious, healthy and also tasty. And what flour we have done? We have used the roasted chana dal powder, that is a roasted Bengal dal, and because I have used the roasted dal, there is no odd flavor. If you use the besan, it will smell little odd inside. Okay. Nice lalu, that's why he likes it. Good. This is very good. There is a reason why Biharis love this. Very tasty. Now we are going to make this litti, that is a bread. First we are going to divide this dough into smaller portions like this, after which we are going to stuff. And now once you have divided into the dough, now our pitti is also ready. So just divide the dough like this, just flatten the dough a little bit and then put the stuffing. You know, I love little extra stuffing, so that's when our littis will be tasty. Good. You know, some people they stuff very little. I don't like it like that. Some extra stuffing is always good. Now these dumplings are ready, and usually, as I told you, they usually do it in the cow dung, dried cow dung. They burn it, and then in that they do. Even in the charcoal they can do. Another way they can do is, you know, take a sand in a kadai like this. When the sand is hot, then drop the bread, and when it is slowly getting cooked, after that the sand will fall off the bread. But I am going to make my life very simple. I am going to take a tray and just put in that and bake it. See, when it is done in the charcoal, you get nice awesome aroma, and for lalu he needs that gobar smell, ghas kha ke, you know, after eating all that grass he needs that gobar smell, but truly, you know, very nice aroma they come. So I am going to bake it at 180 degrees centigrade for till the time this is nicely cooked. Now you have seen how we made the litti, that is the bread with pitti, the stuffing, and this is often enjoyed with chowka. Chowka is basically, you can imagine, a salsa, a good Indian Bihari salsa that is accompanied this litti. So for this, first what we are going to do, we are going to roast 1 or 2 ingredients and we are going to put in our big dingchik I removed. So here I have got the pan in which I am going to add some coriander seeds and also, you know, add some red chilies. So first I am going to, you know, dry roast these two, and I want to show you the ingredients here. Here I have got coriander leaves, green chilli, ginger and garlic. I am going to put all of these in the dingchik and crush it. Also here I have got vegetables, you know, I have got 2 tomatoes, 2 onions and also eggplant, and I also have mashed potato. So what we are going to do, we are going to roast these things, put in here, crush. We are going to add this green chilli and these things, crush. Along with, we are going to add mashed potatoes, but we are going to roast them on the flame, and that's when we will get a nice smoky flavor for chowka. Now add this roasted red chilli and coriander seeds into a dingchik, and after that we are going to add some garlic, ginger, green chilli and some coriander. Now we are going to crush these first. Now after crushing this, look at the eggplant. I have just you know, cooked it on the stove till it is black. The same thing I have done with the tomatoes, also slightly cooked, and the onions also I have cooked it till they are nice and soft. Now I am going to remove the skin of all this and then put it in the dingchik and crush it. You know, I am like super tired because I wanted to eat the original dingchik style. So I put all my energy and crushed it. Look at this. This is with the eggplant, tomato, all the masala. Okay. Now scrape it out here. In this we are going to add some salt also, because even while crushing I added some salt and some more salt in this. And in this we are going to add mashed potatoes, just boiled mashed potato inside this, and also add some chopped coriander and mix this well. And to make it even more tasty, we can squeeze in some lime juice, and this is, I told you, this is like a salsa kind of thing. This is going to be very tasty. Now you know, this is all ready. I am going to taste it. Wow. Wow. Wow, awesome. This is just super, and this is like a super hit. Now look at this. The moisture from the tomatoes also will make it like this, like a chutney. Now look at this. The chowka is all ready. This is so tasty. That's why I've taken so much. Otherwise, this is supposed to be eaten like the chowka has to be eaten like a chutney. Now look at this. These littis are ready. All we're going to do is take this litti, dip it in the ghee on both sides. Just let it soak a little bit of the ghee. That's when, my God, this is drinking the ghee. I think that should be good enough. And then we're going to serve it. Wow. Now this is all ready. Fork and all those things won't work. You have to eat it with your raw hands. Now take these littis. Wow. Look at them. Outside they are a little bit crispy, but inside, they absorbed all the ghee. Super. Dip with this chowka. Wow. Wow. This is heavenly, godly, and inside the stuffing, they smell really nice. Eat it with this chowka. Wow. Dear friends, very nice. Look at the stuffing. That's also nicely cooked. Wow. Very tasty along with this chowka. Forget lalu. Think about this thing. What awesome. Very nice. Awesome taste. I don't know. Even if you wake me in the middle of the night, I would thoroughly enjoy this. But do not forget, VahReva is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at VahReva.com so others can benefit from your great cooking. Goli dag dunga. Super.